It's your boy Galen. Now I'm on here today to show you how I cook the Dungeness crabs and the blue crabs mixed together. Now I do it in sequences because, I mean, certain stuff get done before, certain other things. Now first, what I did was, show this here. Now this is what I did. After I seasoned the water, this is the only season that I put in. Yeah, that's that good stuff. You don't need the salt for that. It's the big bag Louisiana. And I add a little bit of Old Bay seasoning in it. Okay? So that's all I got in there. I got cut up bell peppers and onions. And then I got sausages in here. And I got a few smoked neck bones and some boiled eggs in here. It's a big old pot of goody pot. Okay. Now, anyway, when the water get ready to start to boil, this is what's going to happen. The first thing I'll put in there is the blue crab, because that means that everything that's in this pot is halfway done. So that's when you start to put the blue crab in there, because it takes once you add the blue crab, it takes 10 to 15 minutes hard boiled, and all those things in here, and plus the blue crabs will be done. Okay, about 10 minutes in, while the blue crabs and the rest of these things are boiling, that's when you add the Dungeness crabs. So I just washed them off and I got them sitting in here. So that's when you add this. And then as soon as I put the Dungeness crabs in there, on top of that, that's when I add the big bag of shrimp. See? And then you boil it for maybe 7 to 8 minutes more after that. Because the shrimp and the Dungeness crab don't take that long. It's the blue crab that take the longest. And that's the longest, it's like I said, 15 minutes. So once it starts to boil, I'll be back and show you when I add the blue crabs to the pot. Okay, my friends, I'm back. Now, that pepper get the boiling in there. Makes it smell like it's real hot, but I don't have it that hot. Anyway, I'm getting ready to pour the water in. As you can see, the water is boiling. Look at that. See? The crabs are alive and they feisty. You have to eat them like that.
Woo! What coming out?
You trying to come out. I done cleaned the crabs off and had to put them in another bag. So, all right, you ready?
Yeah.
It's going in. Woo! Look at that, huh? Put them on there and in there. They soak down to the bottom.
All of my animal activists.
Hey.
They're sorry.
My Lord and Savior ate out the ocean, so.
He might not eat crabs, but he ate fish.
He ate fish. He might not eat crabs. He ate a part of seafood. But anyway, all right. So I'm gonna put them in there, and they'll get ready to boil. So I will be back, guys. I'll be back, to show you when I'm adding the Dungeness and the shrimp. Okay. So just give it a few minutes, but it'll be 1 second before I'll be back to y'all. Now remember what my wife always say. I want to say something. Look, man, love on one another out there. Show love in order to get love. If you don't get love, that's all right, because we have a high power that always love you, no matter what. So anyway, remember, be intentional about being a blessing to someone else. That's mine. I piggyback off of her. See you in a minute. All right, my friends, I'm back. Now this pot been boiling for 5 minutes with the crabs in it. You see that? All right, now I can add the Dungeness crabs in it. I like to place these one by one. Put them down in there good. Take them with your fingers; it won't kill you. Push it on down in there. That, try to spread it out. This won't change the flavor or nothing. We don't did this. Oh my gosh, I can't even count the times. How many times we don't did this. My baby and I, my family. It all tastes good and all tastes the same. Crabs gonna taste like crabs. Now I done wash the shrimps off. Get ready to pour these in here now. Put the shrimp on top. They still kind of frozen. I don't clean them off. That's that he said. There it is. All right. It won't hurt nothing. And you notice when you see us put frozen shrimp in a pot or something, It won't do nothing to it. It won't change the flavor, anything to it. We continue to buy these because, yeah, they be frozen in that bag at Sam's, but they real tasty. You can tell that they are farm raised shrimp. They are, but they good. They are good. Certain ones I know not to buy. But okay, now we're gonna let this boil for like 5 more minutes. Now to see the total process takes about 20 to 22 minutes. That's it. That's all it takes. I'm gonna let it start boiling in again. See, I took the boil off when I added the food in there. Now in maybe 1 or 2 minutes, it's gonna start to boil again, and in 5 minutes, everything will be done. So total time, actual time, with the crabs and adding the additional things to it, it takes like 20. No longer than, I would say, guaranteed no longer than 25 minutes, the entire process. Okay, so I'll come back and show you the end when everything is done at one time, and let y'all see how we do it down here. Duval, we out. You guys, I told you. Look at that, huh? I went in the back and looked at a news segment for like 2 minutes, came back, look. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna let it boil for like 2 more minutes, then I'm gonna turn it off. And what we do down here in the South, we like to let it sit after we turn it off. And so the juice can just get all through the crabs and stuff like that. But this is what I'm talking about. I told you the total process don't take no more than 20 to 25 minutes. Now, if you want to let them sit and soak, then that's fine. That's what we like to do. But the cooking process, no more than 25 minutes for the total process. This is how we do it down here. A lot of people know about it. A lot of people don't. But this is my advice how to do it and cook it on your stove top, whether it be crabs, king crabs, blue crabs. If you want to eat them in the house. Now, if you're having a big gathering, you might want to get you a big pot and a big cooker outside and do it outside. You don't want everybody in your house and stuff everywhere. You have crabs juices flowing and shrimp juice flowing everywhere. But to each his own. All right, well, I'll be back to show you when I put it in the pan and show you how it looks. I'm getting ready to turn this thing off. Look at that. Y'all see the boiling going on. So good it melt in your mouth, not in your hands. Be back. Okay, guys, see there? Everything is done. Ooh, you got the blue crabs, you got the Dungeness, shrimps, corn, smoked neck bones, you got the boiled eggs. Oh my goodness, a lot of good eating up in that thing. Part is done. Look at that. I like to let it just soak sometime. Look at all that goodness there. So that's a good meal, guys. Good. It don't take like no more than 25 minutes to cook this. Yes, you get the prep part probably, but I'm talking about the cooking part. The prep part makes it take a little longer. If you're at the prep part and when you have to, shuck the corn, break the corn in half, cut up the sausage, potatoes. I didn't put any potatoes in there this time. I didn't want it. I didn't feel like the potatoes make you full. I'm trying to, the smoked neck bones enough, so I'm trying to eat a little light. You can eat all this here, and it won't too much stick to you. But eat them smoked neck bones and the sausage and the potatoes. Oh, that's gonna stick with you. But you know what, guys? I love seafood. I know a lot of people out there can't eat it, but hey, we like it down here. That's my favorite food is seafood. And yeah, we eat it a lot, but as I tell you, it's well worth it. So for my family, yours, Wonder Twin, where you at, baby girl? We out. Bye, sooga.
Bye, sooga.